So you want to do this. Here's how much you need to spend. If you want to get identical sim setup as mine, everything included, it's about £3,000, not including the spoon. Let me quickly break down the costs, starting with the most important thing, the wheel. Camo C12 wheel, 5 to 600. Racing cockpit, £500. Pedals, Camousel C100, 200. Shifter, £35. Handbrake, Akina handbrake, £170. PC, you will want to spend at least 500. My PC, used one, was around 1.2 thousand. TV, my TV was £185, I believe. So that's how much my sim setup costs. Now, let's say you have a budget, a bit tighter budget, like I did before I got sponsored. All I used was the Lodi G920 wheel, pedals, and shifter. You probably don't even need the wheel stand, you can just use the table you have around. So the G920, honestly, everything I'm doing here, all the videos I'm making, all the gameplay I'm doing, you can do on G920, and you can be competitive too. That's important to understand. Direct drive, hydraulic pedals, the cockpit, but all in all, they won't make you any faster. Maybe slightly, but it's gonna be same thing, bro. It will be more enjoyable. It feels much better to use. So my advice would be, if you have a budget, you buy the G920, used wheel, pedals, shifter. You try to get everything together. Used. Facebook Marketplace is your best friend, trust me. In my opinion, it's better In my opinion, it's better to spend more money on PC than the sim setup. When I had the G920, I had a very bad PC as well. £200 PC. I could still play most of the games, but on very, very, very low graphics, of course. Still competitive-ish, but that wasn't the most enjoyable experience. After that, I upgraded to £500 used PC, and that was almost enough until I started streaming and all that. If you are in position where you have a bit more money than for the G920 budget, what should you get first? In my opinion, it would be racing cockpit. This one I would not recommend, GT Omega. There's far better options like Next Level Racing. Reason being, because there's not many available options to mount shifter. That's one of the reasons actually why I'm using the handbrake and the shifter is not mounted, because there's just nowhere to mount it. I could mount it on the other side, but that wouldn't make sense, because in reality cars don't work like that. You don't have shifter on one side and handbrake on another. In reality, I could fabricate something to mount the shifter. I just got used to this now. It kind of became my signature, the shifter on the beanbag, so I'm keeping it there. Because without the cockpit, you don't have an ideal sitting position, which makes the wall experience of the wheel horrible. Another good idea is actually, I used to use a beanbag as my chair. And that actually, I believe, is 10 times better than a normal chair that most people use for their desk, because you can actually get in good position. With simple desk chair, it just doesn't work. Beanbag, it's not always perfect, but if you get into perfect position, trust me, it's a hack. After you get the sim rig, I would get, of course, the direct drive wheel. But the Camus, Moza, Fanatec, all different price ranges, with Camus, of course, being the cheapest. Camus is very reliable. I have been using Camus products for, I don't know, almost 2 years. You know how much I abuse the wall sim rig. Come on, bro, I do wheelies on my sim rig. Whatever I use, quality products, 100% quality. If they don't break for me, you ain't breaking anything. It's impossible. I'm basically a durability tester at this point. That's where I am. So now you have a decent cockpit, you have a direct drive wheel, and you already spent 1,000. Let's assume you actually already have the PC. So all you need to do is use G920 shifter and G920 pedals, and that will be 1.2K or so. Still not the cheapest hobby, still not the cheapest. But all in all, come on, it's way cheaper than driving a car. Everyone knows it. Eventually. Because nothing breaks. I hope in this quick video I actually explain how much you need to spend, how much it costs, what you should go first for. The most important thing is to have fun. So go ahead and have fun, and I'll see you in the next video.